Hello, good people of the world. Welcome to my channel, Simba Programs. My name is Ken Simba and I create and design database systems for businesses. What is a database? A database is simply a collection of data or information concerning a particular subject. For example, all of us humans, the 8 billion of us on the planet, we have our own personal databases. For example, we all know how many people are our friends, how many of the friends are the real ones, and how many of them are fake. How much money do we have on our pockets? What is our itinerary for this week? What do we plan to do? All of that is data concerning our personal lives. Now, think of a database whose subject is a business or a company. A database whose subject is a company or a business. Now, usually, businesses or companies, they all store large quantities of data. Well, whether we are talking about sales, whether we are talking about employees, depending on the size of the business, all that are quite large amounts of data that cannot be put in the mind of, let's say, the CEO. No, it's not possible. That is where the need for a database system arises, and that is where I come in. I create and design database systems for businesses. With me, I have a database system that I have designed that is intended to run a restaurant. This particular system that I'm about to show you is a database system that is intended to run a restaurant. Let's have a look at it. This right here is the program. You launch it with a double tap. Tap, tap. Yeah, this is the home page. This is the first page of the program. Look, it bears the name of the business, and it can be custom made to bear, if maybe your business has a phrase, for example, this being a restaurant, it can say, hey, healthy living through diet, or just any phrase any slogan that your business bears. So to keep it simple, this is just a plain one. When you keep your order, you can specify what you need. All the wordings that you can see, the add a sale, add a purchase, check a sales order, management report, management operations, and close, all those are features that are on the home page. Think of a database. Think of what happens in a database system. We have feeding of transactions, feeding of information, everything, every transaction the business conducts, all that needs to be fed into the system. We're gonna start with the process of feeding sales. This being a restaurant, this is a process that is normally done by the salespeople, the attendants, the people who welcome the guests. They take their orders and serve them food. They are the people responsible in feeding sales transactions into the system. And let us make a few sales. For example, walk-in clients have walked into this premises. They have ordered, let's say they have ordered just different types of food. Let's put it into the system. As simple as clicking here, add a sale, just like that. The first step is for the employee to pick up his name. The system needs to know who is the staff that is making this order. So you begin by clicking your name among the list of all the sales agents available. So let me begin with myself. I post myself as a sales agent. I pick up myself. Every salesperson has a password. We do not want people to use other people's name in uploading details. So we all have our secret passwords, and I verify mine. Let me put a wrong password to see how the system behaves whenever I do not match the password with the name. So I just type in any password and I try to hit enter. What is it saying? Let me try to zoom. What is it saying? Wrong password, access denied. And I don't have any other choice but to just accept my mistake. And I say, okay, and I'm back to square one. You have to put the correct password for you to do further transaction. or you proceed with further of you proceed further. Sorry, pardon my English. So I repeat the process again, add a cell, I pick up my name again. You don't even need to go pick up your name in the long list. You can start by typing your name, and once you type the first letter, your name, it will suggest to you, hey, are you this person? Yes. You type OK, and now you match your password. This is my password. That is my correct password. What am I being told? Correct password. Hooray! And I click OK. Now let me drop my lens. Now I am able to add items that I just sold, which is as simple as this. There is a section written item. Once you click there, it displays the entire menu of the restaurant, and your job is to just select what you have just sold. Suppose these clients ordered chapati beef stew, just select it. How many plates did they order? Suppose there were 2 people and they ordered each a plate of chapati beef stew. So I sold 2 plates. I click enter. What else could these people have ordered? They probably ordered chocolate too. One of them said, give me chocolate. So 1 cup. The other one said, I'll take coffee instead. Also, just like when you are picking your name, when clicking items, you can choose to go to the entire list and click whatever you sold, or you can choose to type. The minute you start typing, it will suggest you names. Hey, do you want to type coffee? Yes, I want to type coffee, so just click OK. How many cups did you sell? 1 cup. And I think one of them ordered samosas as well. Samosas as well. Took 2 of them. And the process of feeding sales into the system is closed. That is how it is, as simple as that. That is how you type, that is how you feed sales data into the system. Notice what is available into the receipt. Let me zoom again. Notice what is available into the receipt. The most important one is the order number, the receipt number. This right here that you can see near the top left corner of the page. Order number is number 222, that is 222. If for whatever reason you may want to go back to check this receipt, that is the number that you need to remember. There is a section in this in the system you're going to close. Not close, sorry, you will click and it will require the order number. So this is very important, the order number, and it is generated automatically by the system. You do not need to type anything. So this number 222, into the receipt, it bears the staff who is making this sale. Also, it can show the date and the time that this transaction is happening. You can see today is 12th of September at 0401. 34 hours. That is the time that this transaction is happening. It also shows how many items, how many distinct items are into this receipt. That is the item count. This receipt has just sold 4 items, and this is the item count. If I add more items into the receipt, this is gonna add up from 4 to 5, 6. It shows the exact count of the item. And this right here, these are the items. These are the items that I sold, and these are their respective quantities. 2 units, 1 unit, 1 unit, and 2 units. You can also see the item. You can also see the item totals, and also now the complete order total, the receipt total. This is it. Kenyan shillings 840. Those are the important features that it's good for you to note that that are featured in every receipt. So I drop my lens once again, and the process of feeding this transaction has just been concluded. And I close. There is a button written close. You close it down by clicking the double tap. Tap, tap. And it is as simple as that. I have just uploaded a sales transaction that I've just made. I will wish now to repeat the same process without talking much so that you can see how smooth is it. I will pause another cell without me talking to see how easy and convenient it is. So I'm gonna just shut up. Simple as that. I have just uploaded. It is as simple as that. And that is how, ladies and gentlemen, you upload sales transaction into the system, a process normally done by the salespeople of this business. Now, when the management comes, they want to see how much sales they have made. This is the section they click. There is a section written Management Operations. Let's click there to see what happens. Management Operation. To lock out unauthorized personnel from accessing what is a reserve for the management, it needs a password. For you to go to the management page, you need a password. And I believe that is what the system requires from me right here. What is it saying? Enter admin password. Yes. Let me just type a wrong password to see what happens. That is a wrong password. I try to log in. What am I being told? Wrong password. Access for admins only, wrong password, with no choice but to just accept. Okay, that's a wrong password, so I do it again. Management operations. Now with the correct password. I log in. Correct password. Thank you very much. I'm being welcomed. You click OK, and I drop my lens once again. And now I'm able to access the management operations. This is the management page, which gives me more features that I can see, more features to view what is happening in my business. There is a region to track down your sales. How much sales are you making? You can track how much sales you're making in a day or even in a month. It's written, there's a button written, check a month's total sales. You click here whenever you want to see the sales that you have done on any particular month, whether this month, last month, February, January, whatever the amount. You can also track the sales that a particular salesperson, a particular attendant is making. Now this is a management operation. You want to see who is the most hardworking staff that you have, who is the laziest person. And now as the management, you know what to do once you get the information. This is the region that you come whenever you need to track sales operation. You also have it possible to track your purchases. You know, a restaurant purchases raw food and process and sell them as meals, as a finished product, processed food, cooked meals, that is. So you can also keep a track on how much purchases you are making on daily basis and also on monthly basis. You can also check your menu. Just at a mouse click, check my menu, and this right here is your menu. You can adjust anything. You can adjust the price of any item. You can add new items that you have just started selling. You can delete any item that you no longer sell. and that is it. It gives you a count of how many food items, how many different items that you do sell, number of items. For now, I have 22 choices whenever you walk into this premise. And that is anything of importance to note here? Nothing much. These are just codes, these are not that important. And I close with a double tap. Tap tap. So you can also check your employees. If probably you've just hired a new person, you can add his name here, the ID number, the username, and you can let him have the you can let him type the password. Suppose you've just fired somebody, you can delete his name here. You can change the name of anybody. This is why this is like the HR department. This is why you adjust the details of your staff. I don't think there is I think that is a self-explanatory. That is sufficient explanation of given. I go back with a double tap. Every page has a close button, and you close it with a double tap, not a single tap. To prevent accidental closure, so it is featured that you need to double tap it. With a single close, I'm not going to close. I close once, it's not going to close. So I need to double tap it. Double tap it, and now I am back to the management page. Now, I want us to begin with tracing our sales. For example, we just did 2 transactions, one with Ken S as the salesperson, and the other one with Mary N. As I had explained earlier, you can trace your sales on daily basis or on monthly basis. Let us check how much sales have we done today. There is a button written check a day's total sales, and that is where you click. What is it saying? I put up my lens again. It requires the date. Which day do you want to see its sales? Like for example today, and you just need to type in the date of that interested day. I need to see the sales of today, which is 12th of September 2024. As simple as that, 12th of September 2024. And I click OK. I drop down my lens. That is what you get. That is what you see. These are the items that I just sold in this video, and that is what you see. I've sold. It features the distinct items that you've sold with their corresponding amounts. For example, from this statement, I can say I sold coffee worth Kenya shillings 100, chocolate 100, and all of these items together with their amounts. For example, I will wish, it is saying that today I've made a sales of Kenya shillings 2,590. I will wish to add another sale. I will wish to add, let's say, 2 cups of coffee and 2 cups of chocolate to see whether they will pile up in this. They will pile up here, if they will add on top. Just note we have coffee. So far we've sold 100 shillings worth of coffee and chocolate and samosa 100. Let us make sales of those 3 items and to see whether they will pile up here. Double tap. I log out from the management page. It gets you to the home page and I make sales. Let me just make sale with myself as well. Coffee, let me say 3 cups or even 4. The other one was chocolate. I type chocolate, type 2, and samosas. Let me then sell 7 of them. I've just sold 7 samosas, 2 cups of chocolate and 4 cups of coffee, and I'm done. Management page, put on management, password, and I log in. Now let us check how much sales have we made in today's sales. Today is 12th of September. September 2024, and click OK. I drop down my lens. Look at what I have. Look at the new figures for coffee, for chocolate, and for samosas, and now the total amount for today. That is what keeps happening every time your salespeople feed their sales transaction into the system. It keeps piling up on every item. Every item they make a sales, it keeps piling on the amount. How do you find that feature, ladies and gentlemen? Tell me, is it a nice one? Does it make work easier? Is it a good way of collecting data on your business? Do you like it? I personally am so proud to make that feature into the system. I'm so happy to have programmed such a feature into the system. I like it. This is work of my hands, and I close. You can also check your sales on a monthly basis. We just check on daily basis. Let's see how we can check on monthly basis. Check on month, you just need to type there month. What is it saying? It is saying type the month that you're interested in here. So let's see how much sales have we made in this month of September so far. And this is the syntax. Just type in the 3 first letters of the month and which year, and the year that you want to see its month. I want to see the sales that I've made in the month of September 2024. And I click OK. I drop my lens. This right here are my sales for this month of September. You can see from the topic, we are on the sales of September 2024, and these are the items with their respective amounts. All of this. So every time your people keeps feeding sales transactions into the system, they keep being piled up here again and again and again. If I record more transactions, more sales that I've just done, it will increase the month's figure and also the individual items amounts. Is that cool, guys? Talk to me on the comment section if you like that feature, if that feature can be of importance for those of you who are running restaurants. Tell me if that is a good feature. And I click close. By the way, let us check on another month. We just checked on September. Let us check how much sales did we make in the month of, let's say, June. Randomly, you can pick any month at random. In the month of June, (2024), how much sales did I make in this month of June? These are the figures. I sold African tea worth this much, coffee worth this much, all of these items with their amounts, and now the total amount of sales in the month of June, 660, sorry. Any other month? Let me say January or even December. Let me check. I'm checking how much did I sell in the month of November last year. I made sales of 3,950 in the whole month of November. Probably that is the month that I opened my business, and I opened towards the end. That's why probably that could be the reason why the figures are this low. But the most important is how the system is working. It is working as it should be. Just type in the 3 letters of the month and the year that the month belongs to. November 2023 sales. Okay? I like this personally. It's quite easy and simple. So you can actually trace down, you can actually see from this statement, you can see what is the item that fetches in, that rakes in the highest amounts of money, so that you can concentrate on that one. You can also see what is the item that doesn't really bring so much money. You may not let it bother you so much. After all, it is not of so much value to you. You just focus on what brings in, what is popular amongst your clients. Okay? And by the way, let me check the sales of any other day, by the way. Just for you, my dear viewer, I want you to see exclusively how the system is working. I just checked how much sales I made today, which is on 12th of September. Let me see how much sales did I make yesterday. Yesterday must be 11th. 11th of 09, 2024, sorry. 2024. And I click OK. I drop down my lens. These are the figures. These are the sales that I did yesterday. 14,320. And you can see also how many items did I sell yesterday. You know, not everybody you get to sell everything on your menu. It's not like every day you have to sell everything. Sometimes you got 3 things left out, nobody ordered for them. So this section here keeps a track of how many items you did sell. I think also it's important to know that one. That's a feature that I added because I think it could be important. So that's how you check. You can see from the heading what is the day that you are displaying its sales, 11th of September. Let us even check any other day. Guys, I need you to be fully convinced that my system is working because this system is out for sale. If you are a business person and you have not yet installed a reliable system for your restaurant, consider this my system. This is a system that I have built from scratch. I've programmed it, and is it out for sale? Hit my inbox. Let's strike a deal. It is quite affordable, plus any other feature that you may need. Anything else that you want to know that is not featured here, it can be added. I create and I sell custom-made database systems for my clients. So let's check one last. Let us check one last system. One last day. At random, I just chose. I can pick any day. I've just chosen 30th of June 2024. This was a good day for me. I sold Kenya shillings 20,600 worth of food. And these are the different types of food that I sold. You can see I sold 21 different items in my menu. And these are the figures. That must have been a good day for me. So for you business people, those of you who are running restaurants, I wonder how you could be operating without such a system. I wonder if you do not have such a system, do you write your things on books and papers? Do you think it can be convenient for you to get any pieces of information when you're writing on books and papers as when you are typing into such a top-notch system? Yes, I believe that's a top-notch system. Yes, you gotta believe in what you have done. You're gonna believe in the work of your hands. So that is it, 30th of June sales, and these are the figures. As simple as that, and I go back. Also, I had mentioned earlier, you can also check your sales by your salespersons. That is, you want to monitor the work of an individual salesperson. How much sales are you making? Yes, we are making big sales in a day or in a month, but how much you, a particular attendant, how much are you doing? And this is where you click. There is a button written, check a staff daily sales or check a staff's monthly sales. So if you want to see how much sales a person did on a day, this is where you click. What is it saying? Type the person's name. Type the staff name here. So you have to know the username of your staff. I'm going to start with myself. I'm posing myself as a staff. Ken Simba. My name is among the staff that makes sales. And you click OK. Okay. Which day do you want to see his sales? I believe today I have a few transactions. So let me type today's date. So I've just typed my name and today's date. Let me see how much sales have I, not the whole business, but I, Ken S. How many sales have I made? They drop my lens. It is saying I've just sold 4 items and these are my sales that I've done for today. I've sold coffee, I've sold chocolate, I've sold, these are the items that I've sold and their amounts. And this is the total that I've made today. This feature bears the name, bears the date that you're checking and the person's name that you are monitoring his sales. 1790. I believe somebody else made sales today. Let us check the sales of Mary. Mary N. Which day today's sales of Mary N? That is 12th of 9. And this is what you get. Mary sold how many items? 3 items, and these are the items and her sales. And she sold 17 and 50, and I believe my sales are higher than her figures. But the most important is the functionality of the system, guys. So these are the sales for Mary on this date. Let me see how much sales did somebody else did I make yesterday. Did I have any sales yesterday? I type in my name. Or we can even check the sales of another person. That is a person by name Steve N. And yesterday's date was 11th. Oh, this person did not make any sale yesterday. La, what happened? So as the management, you may want to inquire, hey, how did you not make any sale? Were you absent? Were you sick? Did you just sit around and let other people work? That is the purpose of this. Let me even drop it. That is the purpose of such features. You want to see, probably you are in a restaurant that has so many salespeople that one may think that even if he hides, even if he just lazes around, he may not be caught. This is where the truth meter says. This is where the truth checker will let him be caught. So this is of immense importance. This system is of immense importance to any business. Instead of you having to be there to scan the whole room to keep an eye on everyone, no, you don't do that. You just go to the system and monitor the work of your people. Let me see the sales of another person. There is also somebody else called, let me even check Mary's yesterday's sales. Yeah, Mary indeed made some sales yesterday. This should be a very hardworking lady. You might even consider giving her an incentive to try to encourage her to keep the spirit. So these are the sales of Mary for yesterday. She sold from my system. It's saying she sold 9 different items, and these are the total. These are the days total that Mary did on yesterday. These are good figures. Yeah, as simple as that, guys. Are you watching, guys? Do you like the process of? Do you like the progress so far? Do you like the features that I put into the system so far? Let's check on a monthly basis. We had just checked staff sales on daily basis. Let us check how much sales people are making on monthly basis. So the process is the same. You type the name. There is somebody called, I think, this is another one of our staffs. Type OK. And which month do you want to check his sales? This month of September 2024. How much sales have you made so far? Click OK. These are his figures. These are his figures, guys. Ndolo M in throughout the month of September, these are the sales that you have made. You have made sales of Kenya shillings 1,620. As simple as that. And you can see the respective item totals. How much sales, how many items are you making in large numbers, and how many you are not even making any sale at all? These are the figures. Let us check the sales of another person. Let us check the sales of myself. On the very month, September 2024. These are my sales. At least I'm having good figures. I'm hardworking too. I like it. September 2024 Ken Simba sales. And these are the figures. I've sold 6,430 worth of food so far this month, and we're just on the 12th. Imagine how much will I have sold before the end of this month. These are my figures. This is how you keep monitoring. This is how you keep monitoring the progress, the work of your salespeople. For you, those of you who have invested in the restaurant, in the hotel business, this is how you keep a check on it. And by the way, you can even print such a statement if needed. If you want to keep a hard copy of all of this statement, you can do it here. That feature can be added. Right now, my machine is not yet connected to the printer, but that one is a possibility. You can even check somebody else's sales on a different month. You're gonna get an exclusive coverage of how the system works, guys. Let us see Mary sales on the month of June. (2024). These are Mary sales in the month of June 2024. Good figures. She sold 21,880 worth of food. This was Mary in the month of June. Yeah, you see, this girl is quite hardworking. You want to keep this girl. So you're gonna give him some good pay, give her some good pay, give her some good commission so that she may continue to stay. At least I think she's having a good time with the clients, and clients may be coming to this business because of her. So you're gonna check her well. But that is how the system works, guys. There is so much more that can be done. There is so much more that can be done in such a system. But for now, I do not want the video to be so long. So let us just cover the sales procedure, the sales functionality in the system in this video. More videos will follow that will cover the purchases, that will cover the expenses. You can see every expense that you pay. For example, paying of salaries or paying, let's say, water or power. Every expense that you incur, you can also upload it and also come to check on it. So I do not want to go into those details right now because I do not want the video to be unnecessarily too long. So let us just go back to, let us review, let us summarize what the system can do. This system is carefully designed to make it very convenient. The only task that this business has is to feed transaction data into the system. Let's say sales transaction, expenses transaction, that is paying off expenses, purchases transaction, any transaction, even if paying off your debts. If you want to track how much you're paying your debts, that is if you do business on credit, probably due to a good creditworthy name, suppliers may be willing to give you goods on credit, and you want to track how much you're paying them, how much debt you have accumulated, how much debt that you have at any particular time. You want to see the real-time debt. Every time you reduce your debt, it's going to reflect. All those features are features that can be incorporated into the system. But for now, we have just covered the sales functionality. There is something else that I'd mentioned and I want you to see. There is a feature written, check a sales order. For whatever reason you are reviewing, whether you are doing an investigation, whether you are just checking out, a business, you have to be hands-on. You have to constantly monitor everything that is happening. So whether you're checking on receipt, probably from your CCTV camera, you are checking what was served on a particular customer for the business, and you want to see whether whatever it was served to them is what actually went into the system. As a matter of fact, you don't just wholeheartedly trust your employees. Some people can have other plans with their business. So constantly you have to monitor, you have to check what they are doing. So you are checking what was served to the clients and what actually went into the receipt. This is where you click, check a sales order. And you remember every receipt has an order number. So you have to know the order number of the receipt that you want to peruse. That you want to, I don't know if peruse is the correct word, that you are having a look into it. So you just need to type in the receipt number. There is a receipt that I served that had an order number of 222. You just need to type in the order number and click OK. You can see who is the staff that served this order, how many items that were fed into the system, and how much was the receipt total. And when did this transaction happen? It happened on the 12th of September 2024 at 04:01:34 hours. So if on the CCTV you saw more items that are here, you may want to ask this person questions. Hey, I saw you serving, let's say, other food items. Why are they not in the receipt? And you can take it from there, and you know what to do as the management. Okay? So that is what you do to monitor everything that is happening in your business. And you close. Let us check something else. Let us check another receipt. Probably we are checking a receipt by number, let's say 21. Click OK. Yes, you can see this receipt took place in the 18th of July 2024 at 21:38 hours. How many items? There were 6 items into the receipt, and this was the receipt total, 2,410. And the staff that served this receipt was Ndolo M. Okay? That is how you monitor every receipt, which I believe it's a good feature, because once you're working with quite a lot of employees, some may not be very honest with their work, and you do not want to let that hole to bring down your business. Okay, that's a good feature. I believe that was receipt number 201. Let us check something else, just to get, for the purpose of some exclusivity, I believe. Pardon me, guys. Or even 170. I'm just typing random numbers. Receipt number 185. Yes, that is it. You can see this was a receipt also served by Ndolo M. It included 3 items. It happened on the 30th of June 2024 at 23:48:39 hours. These are the items who were fed into the receipt, and this is the receipt total. Alright guys, those are the features that are covered in the system, and that is how you monitor your business, guys. You close. Ladies and gentlemen, do you think that is a good system? Do you think this system can be of importance to a restaurant business? Talk to me on the comment section. I've really put a lot of hours, a lot of codes, a lot of programming codes into this system for it to work the way it is doing. Talk to me. Tell me which was your favorite feature that I've just demonstrated. Any other feature that you have in mind, you can tell me, you can challenge me. Hey, can you do this? I love those challenges. Talk to me. Tell me which is the feature that needs to be added here. And most importantly, if you are a business, if you are running a restaurant business, and by the way, any other business for that matter, this system that I'm showing you, this is a system that I designed intended to run a restaurant, but I can design a system for any type of business. Whether we are talking about a car dealership company, whether you are a real estate, whether you are a school, whether you are even a religious activities like a church or mosque that needs a database system, guys, I can do anything. My company, my business, by name Simba Programs, it can design a database system for any institution, any organization, any business. Okay? So for those of you who are in the restaurant business, your system is ready, and here it is. Sequel videos will follow that will cover other features, probably the purchases, when you want to see the profit and loss, how much you're doing, all of that will be covered in later videos. So for now, guys, ladies and gentlemen, reach out to me. I think there is a mail. If you need, there is a mail. Let me show you. Let me show you my email address for those of you who may want to reach out for whatever reason. Anyway, come inbox so that we may engage further. Come inbox so that we may engage further. If you wish to patronize my company, if you wish to drop a word of encouragement to say, hey, good job, I love what you do, even if you're not buying such a system, just a good word will go a long way. That one fuels my energy, my spirit. I'll be happy. Otherwise, thank you so much. I love you guys. Let's do business in the correct manner, in the right manner. Let us protect our data. Let us keep an accurate data of our system, because your data is the reflection, is the true mirror of your business. How much sales you're making. Remember, even credit facilities, they need to see the data of your company to determine your credit worthiness. Okay? So data is so precious, and I'm here to safeguard and protect it and store it in the right way that it deserves. Thank you very much. My name is Ken Simba, and I am a programmer. Thank you so much. Enjoy, stay true, and honor God. Goodbye.